staff, and welcome back to school. This year is Principal Otterson and
Declan,
our
assistant principal.
And we're so glad to have you here at school, Declan. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm so good, thanks. Thanks for asking. You know, boys, girls, I hear that a lot, and it makes me feel good when I ask people how they're doing, and they say, I'm doing fine, and how are you? It's just a nice thing to do. So thank you for asking, Declan. That's very nice. Today is Thursday, March 10th. It is cycle day 3 today. Boys and girls, tonight is what, Declan? What's going on tonight, Thursday
We
night?
have conferences.
Conferences. Do you have your conference tonight, or did you have yours on Tuesday?
No, I had them on Tuesday.
How'd it go?
Pretty good.
Did it? Do you have to work on anything?
No.
So everything.
Well, they were after school at 3:45, so.
Did you hear how they went, though?
Yeah, my mom told me.
And what'd she say?
It went great.
She said you're a rock star, right?
Yep.
Now, did you get any sort of treat that night? Did you say, hey, how about a nice little treat because I work so hard?
No, I didn't get it.
No, that's all right. Sometimes, sometimes we just do just because we do, right?
Yep.
That's how you work. That's how you roll. So good. Friday is what day?
I love to read day.
Right, and so we are supposed to wear what colors?
Red or pink.
Red or pink. So boys, girls, I forgot earlier this week, but I'm reminding you now. Tomorrow, Friday, wear red or pink to symbolize how much you like to read. And we will drop everything and read again on Friday from 9:15 to 9:30. What book are you reading?
I'm reading I Survived the California Wildfires of 2018.
That's awesome. You want to know what book I'm reading?
What book are you reading?
I'm reading a leadership book.
Oh.
It's a book about school discipline. Do you know what that means, school discipline?
When your teacher's not watching and you're still doing your best work?
Maybe. It could be also that kids who choose not to do what they're supposed to be doing, they have to be disciplined. You ever heard of that? Like, you got to meet with the principal and talk to them, and then you have a consequence.
Yep.
That's kind of what this book is about, is how do you do that today in the year 2022. Way different than when I was a kid and got disciplined. So that's what I'm reading. Your book sounds way cooler than the book I'm reading.
It's pretty good so far, and I just finished and I survived 2 stories.
Awesome. We'll tell you what, tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about that, all right?
Okay.
Good. All right. Other than that, here we go. Something a student taught me a long time ago. If you answer your parent's phone, be sure you're ready to remember the message. What do you think that means?
So if it's something really important your parents need to know, you got to remember it. So if it's really important and they need to know it, you have to remember it so they can...
So that you make sure you tell them. So for example, let's say that your parent, your dad, you answer your dad's phone and your dad's not there, and the person, I'm calling your dad, says, hey, Declan, where's your dad? You're going to say, I don't know, he's busy. I'm going to say, hey, Declan, will you tell your dad to call me back? You need to remember that, right?
Yes.
So when you see your dad, you have to say, hey, Dad, you need to call Mr. O.
Yes.
Good stuff to live by. We'll have a pretty good joke. This one's a good one. You ready?
Yeah.
How do you get an astronaut's baby to sleep?
I don't know.
You rock it. Good job. All right. You can say goodbye.
We are LVE Pride. We are positive, responsible, involved, determined, and equitable. I look forward to seeing your greatness today.
Goodbye.
March Lakeview students!
This is Mrs. Mann, and this is...
Mandolin.
And this is...
Zaria.
All right, Mandolin, whose class are you in?
Mr. Boston.
And how did you get the opportunity to be on the announcements?
I got a Pride ticket from my reading tutor, and I put it in the box where you get called for Pride tickets, and I got this little slip that said, congratulations, you have gotten choose for the daily announcements.
Wow, that's amazing. So I was just wondering, what do you guys like to read? Zaria, are you reading anything interesting lately?
No.
Not right now. What is a favorite book that somebody maybe has read to you?
Green Eggs and Ham.
You like that one? Okay. What book do you like to read, or has someone read to you?
I have read The Carnival of Night.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. So lunch today is?
Pasta with meat sauce, garlic toast, salad with dressing, veggie, fruit, milk, choice to brunch box.
That sounds delicious. All right, and last week, Lakeview voted on their favorite book. So maybe your class participated. So I have Zaria here, and she is going to share what book was Lakeview's number one book.
Number 1 was Green Eggs and Ham. Number 2 was Diary of a Lumpy Kid. Number 3 was Dogman and
Dogman and
Pokemon.
Yep, they were tied, so that was kind of tricky. So here's Lakeview's number one book. If you head on to the library, you too can read Green Eggs and Ham. So the word of the week today is speculate. Speculate means to think or wonder about something. For example, I speculated if my friend was going to fall on the ice. All right, so I show Lakeview pride when I keep my word. When I say something, I do something. Happy birthday to Sahela, Griffin, Jamie, Ruby, and Divine. Do you guys know him? Do you want to say a special happy birthday to Divine?
Happy birthday, Divine. Happy birthday, Divine.
I hope you have a very happy birthday, everyone, plus Divine. All right, so I have some books that I want to recommend. Can you hold this book for me, please? So this book right here is called Brave, and when you're brave, sometimes life is scary, but when this young girl breathes in deeply and looks inside herself, there's a hidden spark that where courage appears. Here's the next book that I want to recommend. Can you hold this for me?
Yes.
This is called, let me see. This one's called Lemonade Hurricane. This story tells about how mindfulness and meditation can help even when you are a hurricane like Henry. It is I Love to Read Month, so this week try to look for fantasy books. Those are ones with like unicorns and dragons and wizards and magic. And our short video today, we are going to be seeing all those awesome wolf exhibits. You guys ready to say goodbye? I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to read, and take time to be kind. Please charge your iPad every night and stay tuned for today's short video. Bye!
This is Ari,
Nolan,
and Sophia,
and we made a puzzle box.
There are buttons and zippers the wolves have to get to crack a code.
There's elk meat inside of the box, and the box is movable.
The box is made out of wood.
There will be the zippers on the side, and the buttons will be on the front and the back.
The box is 2 feet wide and 3 feet tall. The buttons are set to a certain pattern.
There will be elk meat inside the box. We improved on adding camouflage.
That's it.